go do those fairs because anybody can judge good chickens. This takes a judge to go judge a bunch of bad chickens.
Yeah.
Well, that's the truth. So you've got to be able to justify why you got five crappy ones, why this one's first, and that's where you really learn things. You learn a lot about different breeds and varieties doing those fairs, and did them for a long time. Did a lot of junior shows, and then started doing open shows and got like thrown in the fire right off the bat. Did lots of national meets, APA nationals. Then finally, I think it was about 2005, I took my APA test at the Michigan State Fair under Tim Bowles and Paul Monteith, and that was a good place to do it because they have everything.
Yep.
And
They
started
do.
on that, and then actually did a lot of. After that, I got my APA license. I was like shocked. I have a lot more work and got to do a lot more large fowl, waterfowl, turkeys, things like that. Other than just for the first few years, it was mostly bantams I got put on. So um, nobody starts out great. You all struggle when we start out judging. It's a process. Over the years, you get better at it. You get more efficient at it. You get better at working the classes. Better at going in there and breaking the classes down, especially great big ones. Sometimes you get intimidated, and I think my first one was Dalton, Georgia. I got down there, and I had for the day I had black Old English and Wheaton Old English, and I had 116 black pullets. So right into
Yep.
the fire, and actually, I don't know that that's any tougher because you got to be able to work that class down to what you
Yep.
can we can justify you like. So it's easier to do two or three in a class and go on down that, but you'll get into big classes down the road. Um, just my advice, I guess you've got to want to do all that. And if you're thinking you're going to get rich, you're not. I can tell you that right
Oh
now.
God, no.
It's going to cost you more than it's worth. You're going to get frustrated. People are going to piss you off. Get under your skin a little bit. The good thing I always tell everybody, and it doesn't really bother me anymore. I just tell them I'm the one that's getting paid today, and my opinion is the only one that counts. So you can have
Yep.
yours, and you can not agree, and we can go on about our day because you're not going to influence me or change my mind in many things. I think a couple things that I recommend people do, and I did it myself. We talked about it on here. You're going to have your strengths and weaknesses, and you need to go work on those weaknesses. Mine was moderns and medium ducks, the two classes I just dread when I got them. Not so much because I got a lot of them. I was kind of leery of all other comb clean leg and not all other comb clean leg, but all other standard breeds because there's a lot of stuff in there we don't see a lot of. And man, there's lots of faults and things to miss in those classes.